Hi friends, this is Sitso and you're welcome back to my channel. This is a meal prep video where I prepare lunches or snacks for my family for the week. I do this mainly for us to have healthy homemade lunches and to also work within our budget for lunches or snacks for the week. This week I made hot spicy gizzard and boiled eggs, cucumber, pineapple and orange fresh fruit juice, tigernut, coconut and dates milk. And I also made mango with condensed milk dessert. Enjoy. I started by first boiling my eggs. I added a bit of salt to the boiling water and boiled it for about 10 to 15 minutes. I then also spiced my gizzard with some fresh ginger, garlic and onions and some sankofa spices and salt. I cooked the gizzard in my pressure cooker for about 3 minutes. I also added some onions, pepper and garlic, which I blended and added to my cooked gizzard once it was done. Next, for my milk, I soaked my tiger nuts in water for about 30 minutes, cracked my coconut and removed the seed from the dates, fresh dates. I put all this together in my blender and added about 500 ml of water. I blended and sieved this mixture, after which after sieving the mixture, I blended the chaff again with another 500 ml of water. You can sweeten this milk with some maple syrup, honey or sugar if you wish, or you increase the amount of dates you put in this mixture. Any which way you want it, it's fine. After straining the chaff for the second time, I also got a clean cotton cloth. You can use a cheesecloth, but in this case I used a clean cotton fabric to strain my milk further. You realize here that there's still a lot of chaff in the milk, and so using a clean cotton cloth you would be able to strain your milk properly. So now my milk is ready and I'm just pouring into my bottles. If you're wondering where I got these bottles from, I got them from Banana, a shop called Banana. They have one at the Junction Mall, Nungwa Junction Mall. They also have one at the Accra Mall and I think Palace Mall. So it was only 10 cedi for one glass bottle, and so you can check the shop to see. Next, I worked on my fruit juice. So I started by cutting my oranges and extracting the juice. I extract the juice by squeezing the oranges in between my fingers, as you can see here. I squeeze the oranges by pressing my fingers deep into the orange, and by so doing I extract a lot of the juice out of the oranges. Once I'm done, I strain the orange juice so I can trap the seeds. So as you can see, my orange juice is ready. Next, I cut my pineapple. I chopped it and removed the core. Whenever I'm making pineapple juice, I take out the core of the pineapple just because it has a lot of roughage and a lot of fiber, and so in order for the straining of the juice to be easier for me, I take out the core. I also remove the seeds from the cucumber chopped it and added it to the pineapple. I then poured the orange juice as the liquid needed to blend the pineapple and the cucumber, and then I strained it. I couldn't fit all the cucumber into the blender, and so after blending this portion, I poured half of the mixture down and then put the remaining cucumber into the mixture and then blended that. I did that before I sieved my mixture. So my juice is ready now. I've just poured it in my bottles, and I also poured some in my daughter's popsicle cups for her to eat later. Now I'm blending my mango. These mangoes were not too sweet. They were just ripe, and so I've used my hand blender and then pureed it. I then added some condensed milk to the puree, mixed it together and poured into my glass jars. You might think that this dessert will be overly sweet, but it wasn't. It was actually a really nice dessert, and you can try it if you want. I decided to garnish it a bit with this leftover glazed green cherries. So my dessert is ready. Next, I got my gizzard. I chopped some onions and green pepper. Kindly note that at this point I had already blended my pepper, onion and garlic and already added it to my gizzard. I topped my gizzard with the onions and green pepper. Also removed the shells from my eggs, and then I cooked this pepper and onions in the microwave for about 5 minutes. I added a little bit of water and microwave it for about 5 minutes just to soften it. I then used my hand blender to puree it. I spiced it with a little bit of sankofa spice and a pinch of salt. This snack is very popular in Ghana. We call it kusuani meko. When you go out onto the streets of Accra, you would see ladies selling this snack. So you can make this at home for yourself if you really love it and take along with you to work. So I started by cutting my boiled eggs into my glass bowls, topped up with a little bit. I sprinkled a bit of the pepper onto it because this pepper was extremely hot, so I just put a little bit on each portion of egg, and then I topped up with some diced tomatoes. So we are done for the week. My hot and spicy gizzard is ready. Hot and spicy boiled eggs are also ready. My coconut milk or coconut, tigernut and date milk was also ready. This was absolutely delicious. You should try it. I really loved it. And my cucumber, pineapple and orange juice was also ready. These are very healthy meals to prepare for yourself for the week, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you again in my next video. Click the like button if you liked it. Also subscribe if you haven't done so already, and click the notification bell so you are prompted anytime I upload a video. I'll see you next time. Bye.